Hey there, drive-in enthusiasts! Welcome back to another exciting episode of Drive-In Diaries, where we explore the fascinating world of drive-in theaters from the past. Today, we're taking a nostalgic journey through some long-gone drive-ins in Alabama. Buckle up as we dive into the history, charm, and memories of these iconic spots. First up, let's rewind to the THC Drive-In in Adamsville, Alabama. Located in Jefferson County, northwest of Birmingham, the THC Drive-In opened its gates on June 7, 1952, with a double feature of Judy Canova in Sleepy Time Gal and Roy Rogers in Susanna Pass. Initially, the drive-in was listed in Graysville, Alabama, with a capacity for 328 cars, later adjusted to 300 cars. Operated by Glenora Thornton in the mid-50s, it had its own charming advertisements in the Birmingham News. Sadly, it closed in 1970. Today, the Adamsville Church of God stands on the property, leaving no trace of the drive-in that once entertained so many. Next, let's cruise to the Rebel Drive-In in Alabaster, Alabama. This drive-in opened on March 29, 1956, with William Holden in Love is a Many-Splendored Thing. It was located at 1747 US 31, where a warehouse now stands. The Rebel was still operating in 1981 under the ownership of T. Watson, which is the last years any records could be found on the drive-in. Now, let's head to the Marshall Drive-In in Albertville, Alabama. Opening its doors on May 26, 1949, with The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, starring Danny Kaye, this drive-in became a beloved spot for locals. Despite a fire in 1958 that destroyed its concession stand, it quickly bounced back with a new fireproof stand. The Marshall Drive-In operated year-round, closing only for short periods due to bad weather. It had a capacity of 400 cars, shared with the Shadyside Drive-In, both owned by Thomas Orr. On to Alexander City, Alabama, where the Pines Drive-In opened on April 16, 1951, showing County Fair with Rory Calhoun. This drive-in operated until the late 1980s, when it was replaced by office buildings. Though the Pines is no longer standing, its memory lingers in the hearts of many. Anniston, Alabama, was home to two iconic drive-ins, the Bama Drive-In and the Midway Drive-In. The Bama Drive-In opened on October 25, 1950, with curtain call at Cactus Creek. It was demolished in 1980 to make way for a middle school. The Midway Drive-In opened on April 19, 1950, with Red, Hot, and Blue, and closed on October 18, 1981. Both drive-ins were beloved fixtures in the Anniston community. In Arab, Alabama, the Pineview Drive-In, located at 2528 Little Creek Road, could accommodate 200 cars. Initially owned by B. Copeland and later operated by Word Theaters, this drive-in has since been replaced by a health club. It was a popular destination for families and friends to gather and enjoy movies under the stars. Finally, let's talk about the Cinemagic Drive-In in Athens, Alabama. Opening on May 23, 1997, with The Lost World, Jurassic Park, this drive-in featured a single screen and later expanded to a twin screen. The second screen was removed in 2005 to build a 5-screen indoor theater. The Cinemagic Drive-In closed on July 30th, 2022, with Minions 2 as its final showing. Ralph and Mrs. Freehoff, the owners, built and operated the theater for 38 years before deciding to retire. And that wraps up our journey through Alabama's historic drive-ins. These theaters may no longer be around, but their stories and the memories they created are. Until next time, Keep your popcorn buttered, and we'll see you at the drive-in.